Welcome to the MarketSmart Marketing to the Max webinar. This is a shortened or abbreviated version of the full MarketSmart PowerPoint presentation. We'll briefly deal with each item on the MarketSmart Steps to Success. And please know that our clients, member clients of thirdlevelconsulting.com, get access to the full version on the newsletters, including the webinar and the complete PowerPoint and the other resources in the online best practices library. If you're interested in discussing a third level membership, please connect with us at thirdlevelconsulting.com. At the top of the screen, you'll see a free consultation. There's no obligation to discuss your business objectives. In the MarketSmart arena, we look at the strategies for marketing. We get ideas, we'd like to analyze them and develop them and market them and repeat success. However, and I'm not going to read you slides, many owners do struggle in their marketing efforts, and you can see why. Mainly it's inconsistency in the marketing efforts, or what we call lack of system. The system progression is key. Knowing the steps is the first step to success. Everything has an awareness to implementation to measurement, AIM, awareness measurement, with implementation in the middle. That's an aim for success type of acronym that we use. But the marketing progression really helps in terms of customer acquisition, customer retention, technologies and methods, and actually forming a marketing plan. The question is marketing an expense or investment is a pretty easy answer. Depends whether you have a system or not. So what is the system, you might ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. In the third level system, there are 8 different elements to steps to success. The second element is MarketSmart, and each one of those has 12 different points, reduced to 8 here for ease of communication. And you can see that the 8 build upon each other, the marketing team to the product and branding, to the experience design, word of mouth, PR, online presence, marketing plan, and marketing ROI, and much, much, much more. So a quick look at it. There's a lot to do for a marketing position, as you can see, the basic marketing components, the internal marketing, external marketing for retention and acquisition, and company improvement ideas. Somebody who's going to be a marketing manager, marketing director, part-time or full-time, has their hands full. Things like the 20 future marketing trends are listed in the full presentation for our members. We just do a few brief ones here. You'll slow this presentation probably down and play it back many times. Your professional demographics determining your marketing share. The exact formula for that is revealed in the full version for members, but there is a way to determine your market share, plus or minus 5%, by running it through an Excel sieve of the demographics that Third Level can run for you as a member, or you could purchase them separately even if you're not a member. Some tips on branding, figuring out the message you deliver, and your business decisions. You can see on here, by the way, that there's 108 slides. There's over 180 slides on the full presentation and much more details in terms of examples and specifics. Some slides here that have to do with continued branding and branding explanations. If you're going to do professional branding, we do have a branding template for our members that go through all 10 of these core skills and exhaustively look at your brand and professionally, I might add as well. Again, I'm not going to read you slides, but this brand commodity product differentiation is critical. Your brand, your commodity, the product, what is it that you're really selling? You're really selling the product. Those 4 to 6 bullet points that make you different. And that's for each and every program that you have. For customer retention, there are things like memberships, the value and structure of your membership program. In word of mouth, you want to do this by design. You start by understanding your product and those 4 to 6 bullet points. They appear everywhere, and that becomes the message for your customer evangelists. Your customer evangelists will relay those messages, and it'll be consistent messages out in the community. Your USP, unique selling proposition, there are 18 steps for that. We've just listed a few to start here. The rest of them are in the full presentation backed up by the online best practices library templates. This customer-centric focus shows clearly how customers start at the dead center or center of our attention, center of our universe. As our programs get bigger and bigger, or as we expand, the customer focus can be lost slightly. And if we're not careful, we can lose it completely, as is illustrated here by the escaping customer out of the circle of our business. We don't even know they've gone. That's why we must keep a customer-centric focus. There are some customer-centric tips here, and there are more in the complete presentation. Understanding the difference between word of mouth and referrals is critical. Word of mouth, everybody participates in. Referral agents, probably fewer than 5% participate in. Nurture those relationships. And how do you do that? With personal actions and personal touches each year. These are just some suggestions. Marketing in an experience economy. This is a complete section that is in the full presentation, but understanding that we've gone from a progression of commodities in this country and worldwide to goods, to services, to experiences, and even further experiences to memories is even above that. But that's all explained in how to design the customer experience so they get the most out of it. People come into your business, and then the parent has a set of experiences, so does the child, so does your staff. Yes, they are a customer. And tracking those, the whole experience curve for each one of those, and figuring out how to pop a why, how to pop a wow, sorry about that, into those experiences is vital. We have the complete wow set for every stage of the experience for parents, children, and staff in the online best practices library. Creating an outstanding customer service culture is a course that's available through the third level consulting. Part 1 is the basics. Part 2 is raising the bar and how customers actually spend more with excellent service. And part 3 is the future of customer service. How are we going to maintain a culture of that and generate and nurture a culture of that inside your business? Not just experience, not just service, but memories as well. Surveys is real time now with using technology. There's internal and external surveys. There's intentional and open-ended surveys, different types of surveys that you can run to measure your customer retention. Customer acquisition is different than customer retention. When you're trying to acquire customers who are not in part of your nest already, you sell on a concept that's linked to an emotion. What do people want to be? What do they want to do? What do they want to have? What do they want to make? You have to attract attention or your ad is useless. Even just third levels ads having a border collie in them or a very emotion evoking power chain where you can almost feel yourself being the recipient of the energy, and knowledge is power. And again, just trying to get attention. Once your customers are in, we've got to work the customer lifecycle marketing plan on them to generate interest and capture leads and educate and trust, build trust, convert them, process the sale, fulfill and wow. That's that customer experience chain. Upsell, cross-sell, downsell as necessary, and create advocates or customer evangelists. Each one of these steps is explained in detail in the full presentation for our members. PR and community involvement, it's a big deal out there now. You need to be part of the fabric of your community. Business to community steps, business to business steps, business to education steps. There's a lot of examples in the full presentation. Technology is our friend if we can use it well. Marketing works when you have an audience, again, meaning you have to have a targeted audience and a specific message, specific offers, specific calls to action, etc. We need to fill up our classes and our offerings. And in the websites, you need just to ask yourself today, what is the function of a website? Sell, inform, create action, all of the above. What are you trying to do with it in the mobile capability and the search features and the architecture and navigation and SEO? What's the perfect magic formula for a web page? Well, today it might be these 5 bullet points. It might be different tomorrow, and it's third level's job to keep abreast of those trends. Social media success. The basics, creating your strategy and an action plan for measuring success is the way you do it. And again, this is all brought out in the ongoing business education that we do for marketing for our clients. Lots of discussion on social media and each modality. Direct mail still does work. A little bit on branding versus direct response marketing. If you do it correctly, with good offer codes, with calls to action, plenty of white space, attractive brochures, you will find that you will stimulate the action if it's aimed at a target market. Measuring your marketing plan, there's a lot of marketing plan types. Many people do it by the seat of their pants, all the way up to a professional company. But either way, your strategies and goals, your campaigns and your tactics have to work together into an integrated marketing plan. We list here a little bit about strategies and goals as samples, your campaigns, what's the theme, et cetera, and what are your marketing tactics as well. If you have a single purpose ad, here's a bad one. It's very old. As you can see, all the criticisms over to the right, why you wouldn't use an ad like this anymore. You might use an age group type combo ad. Here's one for educational preschool and motor education. As an industry example, USA Gymnastics put out some great ads, great posters, great videos around promoting the sport with life needing balance and confidence and agility and strength. There's other sample ads. You could take some initial content slides that deal with things like sensory systems or vestibular stimulation or midline crossover or visual perception and turn them into a real campaign featuring really nice series of ads, whether you're on the water or on land, in the dance studio, martial arts studio, and feed the customer the system that we set up. Measuring ROI is really important. There's a little miniature version of how to measure, partial how to measure ROI. And the results are that you're completely sold out. Well, thank you for being with us. I appreciate that. Again, look up all of our services at thirdlevelconsulting.com. My name is Frank Saline, founder and CEO of Third Level. We'll see you next time.